Hello guys, and welcome to a quick review of Samsung Galaxy S Advance. Now this phone is not very different from the Samsung Galaxy S2 and the Samsung Galaxy R devices that we've seen in the past, except for minor hardware downgrades. This phone is pretty much the same. So let's start. This device comes with Android 2.3 Gingerbread, and we don't know yet if there is going to be an ICS update in the future. Let's hope that Samsung does push out one. The device is powered by a 1 GHz dual-core processor with 768 MB of RAM. Quickly comparing it to the Samsung Galaxy S2, the Galaxy S2 had a 1.2 GHz dual-core processor with 1 GB of RAM. So obviously, Galaxy S2 is slightly faster, and hence the performance is better in Samsung Galaxy S2 than the Samsung Galaxy S Advance. A quick tour around the phone. The right edge has the volume rocker. Sorry, the left edge has a volume rocker. The top edge is clean. On the right edge, you have the power and lock key. At the bottom, you've got the USB to charging and data syncing port, and you have a 3.5 headphone jack right here. In the front, you've got the physical home key, and you've got capacitive backlit menu and the return keys. You've got the earpiece, the proximity sensor right here, and a 1.3 megapixel front-facing camera. At the back, you have a textured plastic panel, so no fingerprints, and it's not going to be very prone to scratches, so that's a good thing. Offers a good grip. You've got a speakerphone grill here, LED flash, and a 5 megapixel shooter. Inside, you've got a micro SD card slot. It can be expandable to 32 GB SIM card slot, and you have a 1500 milliampere hour battery, which is pretty good for this device. It will get you through the day pretty easy with all your email accounts active, Facebook, and the usual messengers that you use. Now this phone has Gingerbread, so now this device does perform well. It performs pretty well. In fact, touch is pretty good. However, the animations are slightly laggy. I'm not sure if you can see this well in the camera, but it's not exactly how you would expect it. It's not very smooth. It's not buttery smooth. But that's the problem you have with Android Gingerbread in general. ICS is better. It is more smooth, obviously, but you've got Gingerbread in most devices these days, on most smartphones that have Android. So screen animation seems to be pretty smooth. That's not laggy. And scrolling seems to be, well, it responds well. Scrolling is fine. Even as you can see, screen transitions very smooth. So that's fine. It's just you might complain at times that you're not very happy with the response to touch or the screen transitions here. Anyway, moving into the I would like to show you the music player. So I uploaded a few songs from my computer, and
Bitch better have my money.
so the loudspeaker is pretty well, loud and clear, and you can just switch between songs by sliding through the screen here. So that's pretty handy. Volume control right here. If you want some info, you tap there and you have information on the song that you're playing. And if you have earphones plugged in, you can actually, you have a built-in equalizer, and you have presets that you can select from to enhance your, the entire listening experience. I would also want to show you the video player in this device. I uploaded a few videos, and I have a sample 720p high-definition sample video from the movie Iron Man 2. And it is a Super AMOLED screen, so it's great. Super AMOLED screens is known for very vivid colors and great viewing angles. So that's great. Going backwards and forwards is not that bad. It's quite instantaneous. So you can play high definition video in this device pretty easy. Just have to sync over your Wi-Fi connection, or you could just use the data cable and transfer videos. Now this is a 4-inch Super AMOLED screen with a resolution of 480 by 800 pixels. The resolution is same as the Samsung Galaxy S2. However, Galaxy S2 screen was 4.3 inches in diagonal, whereas this is only 4 inches. But that's a very convenient size. In fact, I would prefer this size over the 4.3 inch or the bigger sizes like 4.65 inches or 4.8 inches of the Samsung Galaxy S3. So this is a Super AMOLED screen and great colors, very wide viewing angles. You can just tilt it and you can see that colors, you don't lose the color rendition on the screen. Even the readability is great. So a quick view into the camera. The camera takes pretty good pictures. However, the shutter is, the time it takes for you to click and actually capture the image is slightly high. So let's place an object here and let me take a picture. So as you can see, it did take very long to click a picture, and that's not what we want in a camera, because a lot of times you just want to be able to take a picture real quick and not miss a moment. So that's not something that you would be able to do with this camera, but it does take good pictures. So as you can see, this picture is not all that bad. The 5 megapixel camera has done a good job. It is autofocus and it comes with LED flash. Now, apart from this, in the stock app, you've got a multitude of settings that you can go through. You've got a lot of scene modes, shooting modes, ability to enable or disable flash, GPS tagging, things like that. You have multiple effects that you can apply. You can change the resolution between 5 megapixel, 4 megapixel, 3.2 megapixel. It all depends on you. You've got an easy toggle between the video camera mode and the picture taking mode, and you have a toggle right here on the left for the front camera and the back camera. So that's it about this device, the Samsung Galaxy S Advance. It's a very average phone, but for the price, it's a good buy. If you do have a little more money to shell out, I would still recommend the Samsung Galaxy S2 because it has a better processor, a better camera, and more RAM. So that just means better performance. Now, the Samsung Galaxy S Advance does have lower hardware configuration, and that just means, not as good performance as you would expect, especially when you compare it to the Samsung Galaxy S2. That's all about this device. Read the review on mobiscrub.com for more information. Thank you, guys.